Welcome to the Leadership Expose podcast. This podcast is for leaders at diverse levels and organizations around the world who are seeking to scale and transform their leadership to level up their business and to create an impact in the lives of people all around them. Business topics, trends, innovation, and the intersection with leadership is the focus. We enable success. I'm your host, Stephen Paul. In this episode, we meet an ambitious leader who has over 15 years of experience in marketing and communication, carried out mainly in the ICT sector, in business to business and business to consumer markets. At the age of 30, Valeria founded an Italian system integrator with international tech vendors, partnership, and an important and ongoing player in the cybersecurity vertical market. We'll hear and learn how she has navigated through various turns of life, business, and leadership. We welcome Valeria Guerrieri. She is a corporate co-founder, a marketing and alliance manager, lead auditor, and sales support for Akito. Welcome, Valeria. How are you doing today?
Oh, it's a sunny day here. Hello, everyone, and thanks a million for attending my episode. It's summer here in Rome. I'm speaking from Rome.
Ah, wonderful. Rome, such a beautiful place. You know, I've only been there twice, Valeria.
Oh,
and I loved it. I loved it. It was during the summertime, obviously, but I completely loved it there.
It's not enough for the eternal city, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. But tell me, Valeria, we're almost in summertime. What exactly are the favorite things that happen in Rome in summertime?
In summertime, we do, we attend several events like astronomy. For example, I attend a special event just a few minutes ago. And the main argument is the black hole. It's a great surprise for all the humanity because they confirm, for example, the Einstein prediction. So we organize a lot of events for tourism, and we are more than welcome in summer to host tourists from all over the world.
Yeah, wonderful. So tell us briefly about your personal journey, and do include some of the professional aspects into it, but really keen to hear about how you've started personally and where until where you are today.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your question. I was born in Rome, as you know, from Roman parents. Very, very easy. I'm Roman. And since I was a baby, I expressed my vitality and curiosity about the entire world in terms of cultures, habits, and way of living, and find their awesome sex. And I graduated in economic sciences in Rome, plus I got further certifications on Markham side, for example, SDA, Bocconi School of Management, and GEMA Business School. As you mentioned before, I had almost 15 years of experience in marketing communications carried out mainly in the ICT sector in B2B and B2B2C markets. I was a member of AISM, so the Italian Association for Marketing Development, and recently I became a millennium member of WWF Italy for the survival of animals. And as you mentioned, also at the age of 30, I founded an Italian cybersecurity system integrator that is still live.
Wonderful, Valeria. You know, it just listening to all the things that you've actually done, very diverse and very varied. And, it is such an interesting, it's just very interesting to hear somebody, and very refreshing to hear how you've actually managed to capture the attention within yourself, but also some of these different interests. So tell us a little bit more about your recent item of the WWF Worldwide Foundation, which I'm actually a member of as well.
Yeah, my daily life is very busy. A sort of crazy life because out of my daily stuff and activities, I also would like to be a tutor of children with social problems and mental health issues. I have also the honor to share my house with a puppy dog adopted by the main Roman kennel. And regarding marketing and communications passion, I had it since a baby, but I have no idea when I was a baby that marketing communication would be my life. Yeah.
And Valeria, is marketing and communication your primary focus professionally?
Yeah, because when I was younger, I had to, it was time to choose my university. I had three choices in front of me: astronomy, law, and economic sciences. And I decided for economic sciences, in particular business administration and auditing. But the first job proposing to me is in Microsoft Italy in Milan. So I received a call. They told me they had my student profile in their database since I did an experience during my summer university path with their company. They went me for an academic project called MAC, Microsoft Academy for College Hires. And in 3 weeks, I moved from Rome to Milan, doing marketing, branding, and corporate events for them. And since Milan, I continued the voyage in marketing communication to now.
Okay, wonderful. So marketing communications, they're very much interlinked and they're very broad. So from your perspective, Valeria, how do you position yourself on the type of marketing work that you do, or marketing and communication that you do? Is it more about building that capabilities and within a marketing function, marketing and communication function, or do you actually do the building of that, but also generating revenue, or enabling generating revenue through marketing and branding? How exactly do you position yourself and where you're actually working?
Yeah. The word, I think the word has changed. Before the pandemic, the marketing is one thing, and after another one. So when the pandemic suddenly appeared to our lives, both personal and professional side, I was in front of a choice again in my life: be what I am till the moment, or change something. I choose the second options and transform, for example, our corporate customer events in digital ones, and all the marketing and communication activities in a virtual mode to be connected, even if not in person. And now I think we need to reconnect each other, also in a virtual mode like this, Stephen. Extraordinary chance to me and for me to be here today. And I think we have a lot, each of us, to talk about, and primarily to share with other human beings. I think this extremely and strongly. We need so much to rediscover the beauty of human relationship. And this is the main point of view, also from a marketing point of view. I attended yesterday an event, a CMO event from all over the world. Most of them are from America, South and North America. From Carolina, the most people, the most attendees. But I think that the marketing has to change, but in some cases to reborn and return to put the person in the center. And in the center means talk to people, and not only with robot, measurements, but we have to talk and reconnect the soul of the person.
Absolutely true. That, bringing to life the human aspect into the digital world is such an important aspect, because I notice when I speak with several leaders, companies, I work with a number of companies as well, and most of it is digital based at the moment. But that relationship aspect, or that human aspect, is really drawn out of it, because it's one meeting to the other. You're not even actually connecting on a human level. So are you seeing trends in which things are actually shifting whilst still using digital mechanisms, but also to humanize that? Are you seeing trends with people that you're interacting?
Yeah, the digital transformation is a must, and we are going to that direction, and it's okay. But we cannot forget we are person first. That's my that's my idea. So the digital transformation is perfect. For example, I talked to a company that developed an avatar with a website perfectly. So we can reproduce, for example, you, Stephen Paul, as you are in the website talking to the users. It's perfect. And this is perhaps the next level of marketing. So the emotional, we are talking about a lot of emotional marketing and intelligence regarding emotional things. So I think that the transition is from digital marketing to an emotional marketing one.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I like the term emotional marketing.
Yeah.
So Valeria, tell me, you're an expert in all of these items and you're definitely bringing awareness to it. So if I'm a business or a leader or an individual looking to leverage your expertise or your solution, how would a conversation with you and I sound like on your offering or what you bring to the table?
Yes, first of all, Akito was born in 2016 from the choice of 7 professionists to set up a new IT company, which will become a landmark in the ICT market, focusing on security and cybersecurity issues. So the company works primarily with Italian small and medium businesses, central and local public administration, companies, and organizations that may face problems related to the cybersecurity and therefore require vertical expertise to their effective resolutions. So we sell, for example, a solution regarding cyber awareness courses to, for example, a solution regarding attack prevention and detection. Cybersecurity, I'm sure, is one of the mega future trends of the world economics. So there will be huge investments on it. And in Italy, since more or less 1 year, has established a national cybersecurity center with experts on his field as employees and consultants. So if a company would like to know more about my company, first of all, they have to speak with the CEO and the head of sales. From a personal point of view, the company has to move in a different direction and be driven to a diverse path as soon as possible, keeping an international breadth since it's Italian-based only till now.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. And are you finding that cybersecurity, and especially in that space, many of the companies are becoming very much aware in very many parts of the world because of all the threats and all the and the opportunities to hackers as well. So do you find that as a receptive topic with CEOs and with companies, as in people coming in with open arms to understand how they can address their problems internally? Do you find that they're welcoming that topic from the start, or does it require a lot of convincing?
Oh well, we are at a good level of awareness. So the first step of marketing funnel is, accomplished, but we have to do a lot of things more because, for example, in Italy, they are aware about the problems, the issues, the attack, the detection, the prevention, but we have to buy the solutions, implement the solutions, and know more about the solution thanks to learning by doing. So I think we are at the first step of the cybersecurity mission. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Valeria, you've worked in the corporate world. You're working for Akito. You've done a lot of founding of the system integrator, as you mentioned, and you work with different partners and so forth. Can you share your experience or a leadership lesson that you've learned, which has kind of transformed the way you personally lead or operated, that have benefited maybe your partners or your colleagues, anyone?
Yes, thank you for sharing this message. I learn a lot from others, Stephen, but Sir Ken Robinson message on a TED session arrived me inner like an arrow, and he said this. It was a disruptive message for me, so impactful. If you are not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with anything original. And this is a disruptive message, so important for a marketing person like me.
Amazing, amazing. I like your energy, and I like how you brought that to life.
I'm sorry, I'm so bitter.
But tell me, Valeria, I mean, like, aside from that, do you read any books or business books that actually help you bring some wisdom to yourself, but to others as well?
Yeah, a lot of books, from philosophy, for example, to motivational ones. Here on my shelf, I have two books. The main books are this one. Unscripted, it's a book of DeMarco. DeMarco is a semi-retired entrepreneur, investor, and he was a best-selling author. And the book is unscripted, so regarding life, liberty, and the pursuit of entrepreneurship. And the other one is from an Italian author, and the book is Basta Dirlo. It's called Basta Dirlo. It talks about the emotional intelligence and the management of human language, because the language is such important and is so powerful, like an arrow, I said before.
Yeah, no, I can completely relate to that. And speaking of just coming back to the marketing and communication aspect, do you find that companies are giving importance to that aspect and shared across, the C-level team?
Yes, from the marketing perspective, we did a lot of things, yes, and there will be a huge investment since the digital transformation became a reality. So yes, of course, totally. The CEO, the CMO, and all the department regarding sales and marketing, because we have to remember that sales and marketing are strictly connect.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, and it's great to hear that you bring these next level practices to some of these firms that require that knowledge about the intersection between sales and marketing, but also the emotional side of things as well, which then leads to the revenue generating side of things, amongst other things.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to remember that the puzzle is based from different pieces. Yeah, it's composed by different pieces. We are just a piece, like the universe is the same.
Yeah, and what are some of the important topics or trends that's on your mind that you feel might impact, businesses, leaders, boards, and where do you think they need to focus on?
I think three, Stephen. The emotional intelligence, as I said before. So we have to leverage, for me, the soft skills, because the hard skills is no problem at all. It's a question of knowledge, study, and repeat. But soft skills is something we have to leverage because it's an natural, present, a natural gift. The second is the women empowerment, so a process trend. In Italy, we have to do a lot of things by this point of view. And the third one point for me is the IT and business connection. Yes, it's more regarding the evolution of all the future businesses, as we say, from the digital and virtual transformation.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, like those are very key priorities for business leaders, and especially you talked about women empowerment and diversity. That is such a huge topic, but not just a topic that needs to be spoken about. There's a lot of action that's needed at diverse levels. Are you actually seeing changes related to that, as in like positive changes, or is it more still just talk?
No, outside, yes, of course. In Italy, not. We have to do a lot, because in Italy, it's something regarding law. So, for example, it's a statement that says we have to, hire 10 women, but no reasons, because we have to hire 10 women, for example, outside the other countries absolutely are, I mean, far away in a better way from Italy, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
It's the reality. I mean, it's the reality. For example, the event I attended in person in Rome regarding astronomy, the first person is a woman, and the opening was done by a woman, and the closing just before the president from another woman. So this is the reality. And regarding ESO, so European Observatory of the Astronomy.
Excellent. So Valeria, let's move on from the professional side of things, and let's move on to what does a day in the life of Valeria look like?
As I said before, it's just crazy. I'm so busy because I do a lot of things. I read, I sing, I dance, I go out with friends and with my puppy dog. It's like a child for me. No, I know that dog is different from a child, but my attention and the value that my puppy dog has to me is so high. Yeah. So I have a lot of things to do, but I'm not stressed because I'll do what I want.
Yeah, and you mentioned about your dog. What's your pooch's name?
Mine? Mine. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. Yes. What's the name of your dog?
It's Beggy. Bewgy. For me, it's an acronym, like an acronym. It's new beginning, Beggy.
All right. Okay.
Apologize. I'm a marketer.
and very creative at that
as
well.
Very creative. Yeah.
Okay.
Because with him, for me, it's starting a new life, a new chapter of my life.
Yeah, no, wonderful. And tell us a little bit more. I mean, like, you know, in terms of life, anything important that you've learned in your life, you know, before and after, what kind of lessons can you think about?
Yeah, this is a very good question. I learned this. This is an important message also. In our life, I think we are the driver, our body and skills, and only the car, no matter the brand and the label. I prefer no brand, no label, if I am a marketer. I bought from a lady on my city a picture in which was written something in Italian. I mean, I can now translate to you as try to do it. And the baby says, and if I'm wrong, mom? And the woman replies, and if you are right? So after learning this no fear message, what I do now, Stephen, is try to do essentially what I feel right to me. And let's see, the future will deserve to me without if I did, if I was. This changed my life for sure.
Excellent. And Valeria, you've made several big strides personally and on a business scale as well. What's the next big business adventure for you?
I have a dream.
Tell me more.
No, tell me more. Yeah. Be my brand to manage. I mean, creating something by my own that can also inspire others and change, hopefully, the world direction of their life. So be also a consultant for companies of my country or business of other countries. This is my dreams. I have a lot of dreams, but this is the main two.
Yeah, it's a wonderful dream to pursue as well, Valeria. Very good. All right, so we're coming to a close very shortly. So do you have anything that you want to share with us in terms of a closing message or a challenge to other listeners or to leaders?
Yes, absolutely. What I want to spread is this message. Be the change you want to see in the world and live in the next future. And thanks always for our days, because today, each second is a gift so precious to all of us. So thank you very much for your attention on my episode.
Thank you very much, Valeria, for being with us today and sharing your journey, wise words about, gratitude and driving change. There's so much important, not just to listen, but to actually register in your head and to reflect. Thank you very much for being on this call.
Oh, thanks, Paul, really much for your attention and the attention of the attendees of this episode. Thank you very much for this chance to me.
Thank you, Valeria. Okay, folks, thank you very much for listening in, and stay tuned for our next episode on communications at the board level and what that means for board of directors, the organization as a whole, and alignment with the executive team. Stay tuned. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.